Hello everyone. So today is day three of my Salesforce beginner course. Okay. So welcome back to every one of you. So in this course we will learn about how to set up Salesforce. Okay. How we can create a new apps in Salesforce. What are the ways of creating different objects and tabs, fields and page layout. Okay. So basically we will learn today how to set up any app in Salesforce. Okay. During this course, we will study about Salesforce app, Salesforce tabs, custom object, fields, and page layout. Okay, these are the five topics that we are going to cover today. So when we talk about Salesforce app, so let's see the definition first. So Salesforce app is a collection of related tabs, object, reports, and dashboards designed to help user perform a specific business function. Okay, such as a sales, service, marketing, etc. Okay, now app help organize work and control what user can see. So this is a very high level definition. I'm sure you will not be able to understand right now, but once you will learn Salesforce you will definitely understood what it is exactly trying to tell you. Okay, but I can give you example of some real world apps, like when you use your mobile, right? You use a Paytm app, right, to make a payment. You use a Magic Brick app, you use a Facebook app, you use a LinkedIn app. So these are the different apps you are using on day-to-day life, right? So similarly, you can create apps in Salesforce. Those are mobile-based app, but right now we'll talk about desktop-based apps, okay? So that can be opened in desktop. Okay, you can open this app in your mobile as well, but that will not be UI friendly. In Salesforce you can create mobile based app as well, but in our course we'll first see like how you can set up a desktop apps in Salesforce. Okay, now when you go to any app, the very first thing that you see are different tabs available in an app. Like when we talk about a Paytm, right, you have one tab for checking your transaction history. You have another tab for make a payment. You can have another tab to see your details like your mobile number, your phone number. So what is tabs? So tab is a clickable item in a Salesforce that let user access object, record and other features. Okay, so any clickable item, when you click on particular icon or item, and it let you enter to some other page and perform some other task are called as tabs. Okay, so the next thing is custom object. What is custom object? A custom object is a user defined database table created to store a data that Salesforce does not provide by default. Okay, so real world example of custom object is your Excel sheet. Okay, for example, I am one college. I am a member of IT department from one of the college, and I am storing all the college related informations like a student or a teacher related information or different courses. All these tables can be created in Salesforce in form of custom object. So your Excel sheet is a custom object, and in those Excel sheet you must be seeing different columns like a student name, student phone number, email, courses. So those columns are called as fields in Salesforce. Okay, so custom objects are Excel table or a table. When you have studied about SQL or Oracle, you must have heard the term tables, right? Database tables. So that is called as custom object in Salesforce, and the columns in that table is called as a fields. Okay, so both object and fields remain at backend. It will solve the purpose of your database. It is basically a database in Salesforce. Okay, now once you completed custom object and custom field, next thing is a page layout, which is actually a front end. Whatever you look like at a front end is designed on a page layout in Salesforce. So page layout control how a record detail page look like in Salesforce. All the buttons, fields or any items or tabs, everything is managed on a page layout. So page layout is basically a front end where user can interact. Okay, so in today's session, like I will show you one Excel sheet that we will try to, implement the same Excel sheet using the database table, object and field in Salesforce. Generally, when you will do Salesforce course, they will first explain you the standard apps that is present in Salesforce, but we will first go with the custom. We will understand how we configure all these things, and then we will come back to the standard apps that Salesforce is already providing. Okay, So keeping that in mind, let's move to our next topic. And I'll show you the Excel sheets that I have created. So this is a college database Excel sheet. And suppose my college name is ABC Engineering College. In that college, in IT department, there is one database maintained in Excel format. The first tab contains all the student related information. So this is a tab: student, teacher, courses, timesheet, exam, result, placement, etc. Okay. And each tab you can see different column: A, B, C, D, E, G column, right? And each column has different name like a student name, email, phone, course, case, subscription, skills, etc. So these are the column names. Okay. I'll mark it as a yellow. And here you can see all the data, right? Like Amit, all his informations, Krishna, all his information, Shweta, Shivam, all his information. And your database can have 1,000 of records like this. Okay. So this tab, we will for set up all this information in Salesforce. For these tabs, we will create an object. For these column names, we will create a field name. And these are the data. Okay. So data are called as records in Salesforce. Okay. So, and these columns are called as fields in Salesforce. Okay. So columns, fields, and data are called as records in Salesforce. So we'll implement all of these in Salesforce and we will see how it looks like. Okay. So before creating this object, first we will create one app where we will store all this information. Okay. So let's go to our Salesforce org, log into our Salesforce org and see how we can set up all of these. Okay. So as you remember, like we have created Salesforce account and we have received one email from the Salesforce. With this username, we will use same username and we will log in into Salesforce. So you have come to, you should go to login.salesforce.com. Here, put your email username and then you put your password. I think I have given wrong password. Let me try. Okay, so once I will enter correct password and username, it will allow me to log into Salesforce org. This mobile registration I will do later on. So I have set here, remind me later. Okay, you can set up your mobile number. Put two-factor authentication. Okay, now let me give you a little recap of what we have discussed so far. That this dot dot dot, this is called as a app launcher, from where you can see all the apps. So these are the pre-built app which Salesforce already provides, like marketing app, service app, community. And when you will create your own app, you can also search that app from this app launcher section. Okay. Inside this app, suppose I am on sales app, here I can see different tabs. These are called as tab. As I said, clickable item, right? So these are called as tab, like task, files, account, contacts. Okay. And if I go to any one of the tab and I create, if I open any one of the existing records, which is already present here. So these are the different columns like opportunity name, account name, amount. And if I open any one of the data, this data is called as a record in Salesforce. Okay. So let's create our new app and we will see like how it will look like. Okay. So for creating any new app, you have to come to this point, which is called as a setup menu. Go to setup menu, click on setup. So new page will open. And here you can see object manager. Okay. So we'll not create object first. Let's create app first. So you have to remain on this home tab only. So what I did, like I clicked on this setup. Let me do it one more time. And then in a quick find, you have to write app. Okay. So you can see here different apps available. App written multiple times. Different links are available. You need to click on this app manager. Okay. Just click on this app manager. And from the top, you will create new Lightning app. And there is one more app option available, external app. We'll discuss about it later on. But for our purpose, for set up that Excel sheet in a Salesforce, like if company don't want to use that Excel sheet, they want to switch to Salesforce, how do they can do it? That we will learn in today's class. Okay. So you have to click on new Lightning app. Just click on new Lightning app and I will give my app name as a ABC Engineering College IT app. Okay, so this is the app that I'm creating. Here I can put my image, any image that I want to put. Let's give just add a day one thumbnail here. Maybe I can add as an app image. Okay, I can select the color, different color, like my app should take, like in which color the tabs should be displayed, page layout or fields can be displayed that I can display here. I can give the description of this app. So I will write IT Department of ABC College is will use this app for maintaining their database. Okay. So some description I have given, and then I will click on next. Okay. So standard navigation, everything, you don't need to touch anything right now. Just click on next. Okay. Here also you don't need to touch anything. Just click on next. Here also leave, don't add anything for now. Click on next. And here make sure in available profile you select system admin. Why we are doing this? We will learn about it. Okay. But for now, you select this profile Salesforce administrator. You search here from this arrow icon, add icon, you can add it here and click on save and finish. So once you complete all these steps, your app will be created. See, ABC, all the standard apps are displaying along with this our custom app. ABC Engineering College app is showing here as well. Okay. So I'll go to different tab. I'll keep this opened here. And in my first tab, I will just refresh my page and search for the app that I have created. So as I said, at a front end, you have this icon, which is called as an app launcher. From here, you can open your app. Okay. So I will search for my app. See, the logo is showing, the college name is showing, app name is showing. I'll just click on it. See, no items are here because I have not done any setup for now. So right now, just the college name or the app name is showing here. So now you understood like how we can create an app in Salesforce. After creating an app, you have to create an object for each of these tabs: student, teacher, course, timesheet, etc. So in today's session, we will create an object for student. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, again, you have to, I'll show from the beginning, like you have to come to setup. From the setup, you need to click on object manager. From the object manager, you can see all the objects that are already, all the tables that are already present in your Salesforce org. And from here, you can create a new table. So you will click on create button, custom object. Okay, so the table name will be student. And plural will be students. Okay. After selecting the object name, you don't need to do anything here. Just scroll down. Allow search you have to enable so that like when you search anything, it will search from this table also. Okay, just click on save. Okay, so this is the student object you have created. Now if I refresh my app and I'll see whether that student or table is reflecting at front end. So it is not reflecting, right? So what we have to do, we have to connect our backend, that is backend is our object, student object, with the front end. Okay, so front end is tabs and page layout. Okay, so you have to create a tab for this object now. Okay, now what you do, again you click on home, right here tabs, click on tabs, and here you can click on new tab. And from this new tab, you have to put your object name. So can you see object name is showing. Now in tab style, you can show like what color it should look like. So let's say I give this blue color. Okay, I click on next. Okay, again next. All the settings will remain same and just click on save. Okay, so this is the new tab which is created. And as I said, like tabs are reflected at the front end. So once you have created a tab, you have to attach that tab with your application that you have created. Okay. So again, you will go to app launcher. Sorry, app manager. You have to open your app. This is your app. Scroll toward right. And here in a drop down, click on edit. Okay. So what we are doing now, we have created one tab and now we are adding that tab in our app. Okay. So you have to come to here, navigation items. And here you have to search your tab. Student, you have to add like this and click on save. It is saved. Now I'll go back. Okay. And now I will refresh my app. And you will see one new tab is added here. Right? If I click on this tab, the UI is looking like this. Okay. Now let's go to the object that I created. What was the object name? Student. So here all the objects are coming. Either I can scroll like this and search my object, or in a quick find, I can put the name of the object and it will search for me. Okay. So I have in object manager, I'm searching for my object and here I'll click on this. So now from this Excel sheet, this tab is created. Now I'm going to create columns for this tab. Okay. Or for this table. So what I'll do, I'll go to Salesforce org and here in a second option, I have fields and relationship. From here, I can create a new fields or a column that is present in an Excel sheet. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fields are automatically created in Salesforce, like a student name, owner ID, last modified date, created date. So these are called as a standard fields in Salesforce that by default, Salesforce will provide you when you create any object. Okay. So in a student name, we can use student name, the first column. Okay. And the second column is email, right? So what you have to do, you have to create a new field for this email. So for that, what you will do, click on new. Okay. For creating any new field. When you will click on new, it will ask you what is the data type that you are going to use for that field. So your field can be of auto number type, it can be a formula, it can be relationship field, it can be checkbox, currency, date type, date and time, email, geolocation, number, percent, phone, pick list, text area, and then time, and then URL. Okay, these are the different data types that you can use for creating a field. What is data type? Like the type of data it will store. Like phone number will store the phone number. Text will store both number and text, right? Number will store only number, not text. Email will store the email. Date will store only date, not text, like that. Okay. So our field is email field. So that's why we'll select email as a data type. Once you have selected the email as a data type, you have to click on next. So, okay. So creating field, we have selected the data type. Now we have to put here the name, column name. So whatever is given in your Excel sheet that you can use as a column name or you can create by your own. You can put any name. So I am giving here student email as a name. Okay. So once you have given the name, you just need to click on next, next, next and field will be created. So just click on save. Okay. Now you can see all the fields are present and one custom field that you have created. And you see here field name. It is coming like created by ID, last modified by ID, owner ID, right? But the field that we have created, it is appended with underscore underscore C. So wherever the field name is appended with underscore underscore C are the custom fields that we have created. Okay. Now the next field is phone number. We'll create a phone number. So again, we'll click on new button and we'll search data type as a phone number. See, phone number data type is given and I'll click on next. Again, field name, student, phone. Again, next, next. And field will be created in Salesforce. Okay. So second field is created. Quickly, I'll create all the fields. The third is scores. Okay. So this is basically a pick list. Picklist means you have multiple options given and you have to select from them. Okay. So for creating a picklist in Salesforce, Salesforce has given you different data type. So just click on new, scroll down, and you can see here picklist. So allow a user to select a value from the list. That is called as a picklist. And when user can select multiple values from the list, that is called as a multi-select picklist. But a student will be enrolled for only one course at a time, right? Either he may be doing engineering in mechanical or engineering in computer science, right? It is not like that he will be doing engineering in mechanical and CS both. Okay, right? So one option from the list, that means we'll use a pick list. Now click on next. We'll put the name. What's the name? Student course. Okay. And then you have to click on enter values. And here you can put all the values that you want to display in that pick list. Or you can say a drop down. So I'm putting here BTech in computer science, BTech in IT, BTech in mechanical, MBA, MCA. Okay, these are the different courses that I'm hiding. Okay, again, I will click on next, 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 and the field will be created of drop down type or a pick list type. All right. Now, the next field that is present in the Salesforce is age. So, age we generally store in a number because it is a number field. So, now again, I will create a new field and I will search for number data type. This is number. I'll click on next and here I will put student age. I can select it should be like how many decimal place it should have. So let it be as is for now. Again, next, 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 click save. So another field is created. You can see here all the fields, right? Student age, course, email, name, phone number. And all the custom fields are appended with underscore underscore C, right? Now the next field is subscription of notifications, subscribe of notifications. Like if any update happened in your course at a college level, if you want to get a mobile notification about it, you can subscribe. Okay, you can someone can select no so that they don't get any subscription emails. Okay, so what is this? This is a checkbox. Okay, so we will create a checkbox for this. So again, new field, we will search for the checkbox data type. This is the checkbox. I'm trying to give you example of most of the data type that is present in Salesforce, okay? So that you can use them while creating your app. Try to create different data types, okay? So subscribe of notification, I created one field. Again, next, 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 click on save. So that field is created. Let's see. Yes, checkbox is created. Now, what is the next field? Next field is a skill. So one person can have more than one skill, right? Maybe this Krishna is knowing .NET and Salesforce as well, correct? Maybe some of the students do not have any skills, so we can select any, right? This can have Java and .NET both. So more than one skill can be selected from the drop down. That's why we'll make it as a multi-select, okay? Now let's select new and we'll search for the multi-select pick list. This is a multi-select pick list, okay? Click on next. First, I will create all the columns. And then I'll show you how it looks like on a page at a front end. So let's give this name as a student or student skill. Now again, you have to click on enter this value and you have to put all these values. I'll copy it from here. Okay, so I'll remove comma because these are different values, but user can select multiple from this. Okay, unique values I will put AutoCAD, .NET, Salesforce, NA, Java, and let's select anything which that's design, or let it be as is or Oracle. or SQL, database, MS, Dynamics, like this. Okay, different skills you can select. Click on next. Save. Okay, so multi-select picklist, how we can create, you have seen now. Okay, so these are for today's session. We are creating these different types, wherein student name is a text type field, email is a email field, phone is a phone field, course is a course field, age is a age field, subscription is a subscription field, and skill are the skill fields. Okay, so these are the different fields that I have created for our training purpose. Just give me 1 second, please. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's start our session. So as I have told you, like you can see all the fields that we have created on this table. Okay, now we will see like how it will look like, because this is a backend, it is a database. Now we'll see how it will look like at front end. We'll come to this page. I'll just refresh this page, my app page, and you can see here new button. Okay, from here, like what we have did so far, like we have created student object, we have created all these columns. Now the third step is to create data. Okay, or to put data in that table. Okay, so now our first data is Amit Kumar's data. So let's see how college, like suppose whoever has this Salesforce access, now the app is ready, wherein I can store all the student information who have enrolled for different courses in my college. Okay, so I'll come to this tab, I'll click on new, and I will, instead of entering that detail in Excel sheet, I will enter that detail in Salesforce now. Okay, so I'll click on new button, and here I will put student name. So student name is given as Amit Kumar. So I will put here Amit Kumar. Student email is suppose something I have given. Then all these fields you have seen, right? These are the fields we have created at a backend that is looking, that we can see here. This is called as a page layout. Okay. So one mobile number I have given here. Course, suppose I want to enroll for BTech CS course, and then my age is suppose 21. I want to subscribe for notification. This is checkbox. Okay. Now, as I said, you can select multiple from multi-select pick list. So I can select here. Okay, this Amit Kumar knows both AutoCAD and .NET. So he has these two skills. Okay. Now either I can select save and new to create a new data, or I can click on save. So let's do save first, and you will see, like, see, this entry is created in Salesforce for Amit Kumar. Now anyone come to this student tab and they can see, okay, if they have to search for the Amit Kumar detail, they don't need to search or scratch Excel sheet. They can directly come to this tab. They can click on it and they can see all the details related to Amit Kumar, right? So the lives became easy. Now easily you can log into Salesforce on org and you can find all the information. Okay. So we are storing this information in this object using this object tabs and columns. Okay. Now again, we'll create a next data like Krishna. So I'll click on new button again. I'll write here Krishna. So I'll put here some email ID and then some mobile number. Then course, suppose in IT, age is suppose 21 or 20. Subscribe, suppose she knows Salesforce and .NET. Okay. Now I can click on save and new. So what will happen? New page will come here, and at the backend, that Krishna data will be saved. So third data that we have is of Shweta. So let's enter Shweta data. I will put some email ID, some mobile number, suppose MBA, student age is suppose 23, subscribe for notification, no, and then she doesn't know anything. Okay, she doesn't have any pre-skill. So I can select save. Okay, so now if somebody comes and come to this database. And if they click on this tab, student, they can see these details, right? Student details. I have entered three records here or three data here. You can enter million of data or thousand of data. You can put your complete college inventory here. Anyone can log in and they don't have to search the Excel sheet. They can directly come to this place. They can, put the data or they can find the information. Like if I have to find out what is the email ID of Shweta Jha, I want to contact her. She's not coming to college from very long time. I want to send her email notification or I want to call her. I can directly go to her data. I can get the email phone number and I can make that contact, right? So similarly, if you have large set of data, Salesforce has given you an option of search. From here, you can search. Like from this sheet, if you want to search for the Amit, it will bring you Amit's data. So right now, it is not looking that much relevant. But when you will have thousands of data, this search is very helpful. You can search any student name from this. Okay. So this way you can create apps, tab, object, and fields in Salesforce. Okay. Now the next topic is like this is the this when you click open any one of the data, this section is called as a page layout. You can see different fields here. You can see different buttons here. Correct. Now how you can control that or how you can update the page layout? You have to come to the object manager, search for the object that you have created, open that object. From here, you can create the fields, as I said earlier. Now, the next topic is page layout. From here, you can update your layout. So this is the standard layout created by Salesforce. You can create new one or you can update your existing layout only. What I will do, I will update the existing layout to show you like how it looks like. Okay. See, these are the different things that you can add on your page layout. Like you can add a buttons, fields, quick actions. You can add a different sections, blank sections you can add. Okay. So let me do that. So suppose I add, you have to scroll and put it like this. I have added one blank section, student basic details. Okay. This is one section I created. And a student basic details, I will just put student name, email. Can you see? I can make a one column layout or I can make a two column layout. Okay. I can put data like this. I can make another section where I can write technical details. Okay, so if I said technical details, I can put all the technical information in this in that tab. Okay, I will just try to. Okay, 1 second. I will just reduce the page size so that it will look more easier to you guys. Okay. All right. So as you have seen, like I have created one new section that is technical details. I will, if I have to put my student detail on top, I will just uh, scroll it like this, and in a student details or a technical details, if I want to put these informations, subscribe for notifications, skill, I can put like this. Okay. And this is the basic information page I can remove. Suppose I don't want this. I can remove it like this. Okay. So like you can add new sections, you can add columns, or you can say you can add fields on those sections. You can make particular field as a required. Suppose a student course, I want to make it required. So I can make it required. Okay. Now, once you have done all these changes, you can click on save. So once you have done this save, like you have updated the page layout, you can go back and check like how it is, updated, how it is looking like at a front end. Now, if somebody comes at a student page, I'm just refreshing, just refresh 2-3 times. Sometime what happens, it takes time to, sync between back end and front end. So you just need to click on new button here. And suppose I am entering a new data for Shivam. I'll put some email ID here. Can you see right now it is not coming as required? Student course. It will take some time. Just refresh the page one more time. We'll see if that field is coming as required. Still not required. It will take some time. It will come like a one red color bar will show. Okay. That will make it end like this. It will not allow you to move forward without entering data in it. Okay. See, if I'm putting like this, it is giving me error, that validation error, invalid email ID. So you have to put like this. Okay. So some standard validations are already provided by Salesforce. And top of that, you can add some custom validations. Okay. For Shivam, I'm storing the data like this. So Shivam's data is created in Salesforce. Okay. And the page layout will automatically be updated. Sometime if you don't see page layout is updated automatically, just wait for some time, or what you can do, you can log in once again, log out and log in. After making all the changes, make sure you log out and log in to reflect all the changes, okay, that you have done so far. Okay, so when I log in, I'm on this page. And can you see whatever changes I have made on page layout is showing now. I have created one section, student basic details, and inside that section, I have added all these fields. It is showing like that. I have added another section, technical details. All of these fields are coming like this. Now, if I'll try to create any new student data, and you can see that because as I made this course as a mandatory, now asterisk sign is coming here, right? Now, let's see if I create another data. And I'll try to save it without entering any other field. So what error I'm getting? That without entering the course, you cannot hit enter. You cannot create a data in Salesforce. Why? Because on page layout, we made this field as a required. Okay. So you have to select this course, and then you have to make this data available for Salesforce. Now I can go back and I can see all the data in recent viewed. This is actually called as a list view of your table. Recent view means like whatever you have clicked earlier will come under the recent view. All means all the data. Okay, so it is showing all the data. Now, can you see it is becoming like, let me enter one more data and I'll show you like how like that search will help us. Yeah, I'll put some course. I'll save. Okay, student email is not correct. So I will have to enter a valid email. Format. Now data is created. I will go to this list. Can you see now? One scroll bar is added. And like suppose I have to search for Krishna. I cannot see right now in this list, right? Let me select all from the list view. I cannot find, suppose, Sham. I can write here and click enter. It will bring from that list. So whenever you have large set of data, this search is very helpful, as I said earlier. Okay. So in today's session, we have discussed about how you can create apps in Salesforce, ABC Engineering app, how you can create an object, then tabs. We have also seen what are the different field types available in Salesforce, like checkbox. You can create an email, you can create a phone number, right? And after that, you have also seen how you can update your page layout so that it will look in two column format from the one column. Earlier, all the fields were coming in one column. Now it is two column by default, right? So, and also this is the list view. This is in a recent item, you can see all the recent item that you have clicked earlier. In all, you can see all the data. This is called as a search, where you can search from your table. Okay. So in today's session, we have seen this one, student tab. And in our next session, I will try to create all these objects like teacher, course, timesheet, etc. in our sheet. And then we will see like how it look like in Salesforce. What are the different other fields type available in Salesforce, like a formula, how we can connect two different tables in a Salesforce, okay? How we can add a validation rule, how we can create a formula field, everything we'll see in next session. So stay tuned for my next video. Thank you very much for your time, and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.